Yeah.
Okay, live. So, I'm with Phil.
Alright, hello.
I'm sure.
Alright.
So Phil and I started Safe Harbour together back in COVID times. That's where the
2020, I think.
2020.
Yeah.
That's where the Safe Harbour podcast originates. And this is going to be a new thing, I think. We're just trialing it out as a walk and talk for the old YouTube channel. So we're in London. This is Phil's stomping ground, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
So we
South
thought
Bank holiday.
we'd go for a wander and have a little chat about being a bloke and all that.
That might take a while.
That might take a while. Yeah, we've got 20 minutes to talk about what it's like being a bloke. So stick around.
Well, maybe I ask you a question or two about Safe Harbour, because when we originally launched it, it was very much for us
Yeah.
as the paramedic coaches to be able to try and process what was going on with COVID at the time.
Yeah.
And I think as a side effect, lots of people said that they found it very supportive as well, to be able to get their head around what was going on as we
Yeah.
were talking through the different
Conversations,
subjects
yeah.
as well. Yeah. And now you've taken it on, and you're running with it, and you are interviewing some really interesting guys, aren't you?
Yeah.
And is it only guys you interview, or is it?
No, there were two coaches on last week, two women who work with men and anger. So
Oh yeah.
that was a really interesting conversation.
Ah yeah.
So yeah, it's not exclusively for conversations with actual men, but
Yeah.
it's everything about being a man in midlife and the transition parts of getting to midlife and navigating midlife. Obviously, that's what we kind of started with, wasn't it? So I want to carry that on.
Yeah.
But just getting it onto YouTube means it's, well, we can do video. You know, we've got all the tech and the gear and stuff, so it's nice to just be able to walk out and have these conversations. So these conversations are shorts, just like little mini topics, as if whoever's watching this just following us and just hanging out with us while we talk about.
Well, we're not sure, are we? But this is almost like just a practice run, but.
Just
But
trying
that's
it
how
out.
it goes, isn't it? You prototype something first, you start something first, and then see how it goes. And this,
Take it from there.
yeah, this is really nice because bank holiday weekend here in London, and it's obviously beautiful.
Yeah,
It's super
down the
busy.
South Bank.
And Jamie very rarely comes down here because he's up in Stroud, yeah,
Countryside.
yeah, and
Not actually left Stroud since November.
right. Well,
Talking
So-
about mental health.
so this is really a practice run so that you can get a nice format.
Yeah.
Because this is great, isn't it? Because walk and talk, oftentimes we have said in the past, you know, men talk really much easier when we're out and about
Shoulder
and
to
walking.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than sitting opposite each other over a desk or something.
Yeah.
And I've known, you know, when we go out and walk, the conversation doesn't stop, does it? It's like we find more. It's like generative.
Constant. Yeah. And sometimes I think, God, if we could just record that conversation we just had,
Yeah.
that would really benefit someone to watch that. So that's what this is, I
Yeah.
guess. This is. So if you're watching this and throughout this conversation, if you want to drop in the comments stuff that you might find interesting from
Yeah.
this, you know, moving forward, if you've got any ideas for me to come up with different topics, different questions you'd quite like me to walk and talk with other men about,
Yeah.
stick that in the comments. That'd be really helpful. One of the questions that we talk about at Andy's Man Club, which is what's something you want to get off your chest, is always the one that stimulates a lot of. And get off your chest is a bit of a. It's quite hard. It's quite a loaded. It's because it sounds like what do you want to moan about, but it's not. It's more like what's here for you right now. What's the thing that you're finding most challenging as a bloke right now? I think is how men hear it, and I think that's what really helps guys at Andy's Man Club. That third question, because it's permission, isn't it? I think that's
Yeah.
what blokes need, permission.
Yeah, I agree. I think for us it's relatively easy, a lot easier to get things off our chest because we are coaches, and we're used to doing it. But your everyday guy, I think, would rather pull out his own teeth than do that.
Yeah.
They make up anyway.
Yeah.
And so, get off your chest. You imagine it would, you know, if you said that to a regular guy and they felt safe enough to do that, that would be quite a long session, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because we don't get permission
Yeah.
outside of those containers like Safe Harbour and Andy's Man Club, where every bloke is going to get his turn to get something off his chest.
Yeah.
It just gives, right, okay, it's my turn.
But that's a really nice structure as well, isn't it? And when you said about,
Can we sit in here?
yeah, sure. When you said about Andy's Man Club in terms of the structure, I can imagine that would be very reassuring to guys because it does have a structure as a start, middle, and an end, doesn't it? And
Yeah, there's an arc.
specific questions.
There's an arc to it.
Yeah, there's specific questions like that you're all answering, and so you all get a go, and you know that your time is coming, and I think that's really important. You know, permission, isn't it?
Danny?
Do you want to sit on the bench, and then you can hold it in front?
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right.
No.
Can I hold it for that long? Someone's sitting there now. Here you go, look, we'll just sit on the floor here.
It's dusty.
It's what?
I'm a man, but I'm a modern
Got
metropolitan
grass in
man.
it.
Yeah.
Go on then. All right, bear with us, everyone. We're gonna sort of making this up as we go along. Here we go.
That's it.
And then we just tilt that like that.
See, that's what I was thinking before. That kind of aspect.
How's that?
Yeah, good.
There we go. Ugh. Do you make noises now when you get down? You didn't make any noise then when you got down.
No, I do. I stretch my legs quite a lot because I have to because they're long.
I make so much noise when I'm moving around.
Yeah.
Taking this off. Yeah, I get that.
What's wrong
Careful
with
my
you?
shoulder. I've got an injury on my shoulder.
Oh right. Well, that's because you've been doing manual all your life,
Yeah.
and I'm a thinker.
And you're a thinker.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was just saying about Andy's Man Club is sounds like a very nice container. I haven't been to one myself. I am in a men's group, and it's great, and it has slightly different rules. But I do think if it's got a container and a context, here's where we're going, here's the time frame,
Yeah.
these are the questions we're answering.
Yeah.
For me, that feels like that would make it a lot easier for me to answer them.
Yeah. Easier. What do you mean easier? Easier than what? Just curious, because some blokes go, yeah, I just need it to be easier. I need those questions to be easier or something.
Well, I think if you ask me a question directly,
Sorry.
plantains.
Oh no, we're right under the...
Yeah. That's why I'm not really breathing so much. Because those fuckers are getting.
That's why you're not breathing.
If that gets in, then I'm choking to death.
Then this conversation is done.
Yeah, exactly. I would say, yeah, if someone asks me a question and it's very pointed and very specific, it's a lot easier to answer.
Yeah, well that's the good thing about Andy's Man Club. There are 3 questions each. Question 1 is, so the circle goes around. This might be helpful for anyone watching this who's thinking of going to Andy's Man Club. First question is...
How do you spell that?
That's like, what's it from Fast Show? Bob Fleming. I've got it. Question number 1 is, how was your week last week? Second question, what's one positive from your week last week? And the third question, what's something you would like to get off your chest? Same 3 questions every week, and that's the beauty of it. And then we break for a cup of tea, and then there are 2 questions at the end, more light-hearted. So we sort of like, what's your favourite service station on the M1, or what's the best gift you've ever been given? Those sort of things.
That's really nice. I like the way it's finished up on a lighter note.
Yeah, we go away with
Yeah.
a bit lighter.
But I do think that's why I'm not opening my mouth harder. Speaking through pursed lips.
Got a drink.
We got plantains here at the moment.
That's a lot.
Spring is
There's
coming. It's horrible when that kicks in.
That's right.
Yeah. So so we are coaches. So it's a lot easier, I think, for us to be open to answering difficult questions. But your everyday guy, I would imagine, it is really difficult. So, and I think that's probably why things like Andy's Man Club is successful, because it does have a clear, predictable structure like that.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant. What a fantastic thing to exist.
Yeah, over 360 groups already.
Really?
And it's just going up all the time, yeah. The idea is that there's an Andy's Man Club in every town across the whole of the UK and Scotland and Wales and, everywhere. Because, we're getting new faces every week. Every single week there's someone new shows up. I've heard about it, a friend's told me about it, or I've read it on Facebook. Yeah.
And do you know who Andy is or was?
Andy was a guy that took his own life.
Oh, wow.
And his brother-in-law, I think his brother-in-law and wife or sister, can't remember, I should know really, I should get to find out. But they set it up, and their dream, their ambition was to have 10 groups. Now there's 360.
Wow.
And they're a full-blown charity now.
That's amazing. So that was the inspiration to launch it. I thought Andy was the founder.
No, Andy is one of the 12 men a day. He is a statistic, 12 men a day still in the UK. That's one every 2 hours.
Wow. Yeah.
One man in the UK every 2 hours checks out.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Consistently. It's not okay, man.
No.
And I've been low. I've never had those thoughts, but I've got to a place in my 50 years of being around where I felt really low.
Are you 50 now? I thought you were 51. No.
50 in September,
Yeah, no, 51 in September.
I am 51 this September.
Yeah. When you get to our age, you tend to forget.
Yeah.
It's just the 50-something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people that watch this who are in their 40s and 50s.
Oh, yeah. They're in good company then.
Yeah.
It's an interesting time of life, I find. I don't know about you, but it's I often, because midlife or just beyond midlife, whatever this is, I don't know what the middle of my life is going to be, as in when's the end, so I don't know when the middle is. But, probably go up to 80s if you're on a good stretch. And so it really does bring into the equation, like, what do I want to do with the rest of my years?
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day about me and my partner Maya getting a dog. We're like, we'd love to get a dog. Yeah, we'd love to get a dog. She loves them, I love them. Or I was thinking about a cat or something. And then I thought, okay, so they'll be with me at least 11, 12, 13 years. And then I figured out my age when they might die. And I was like, whoa.
60 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which had me think, that's not very long between now and the tail end of my life. Not the 15, 16 years or so, hopefully, but 25, 20 years, 25?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's not long, is it?
It's not long, man.
It's not long.
No, that's why we just got to get the fuck on with it. Get a dog.
Yeah.
Get it. Yeah.
What I'm noticing is, I'm feeling that, and I'm actioning more things like that, because genuinely I'm sensing, like, if not now, when?
Yeah. Well, that's what happens in midlife, isn't it? I'm noticing.
It becomes very obvious. And
I
apparent.
was talking to Jono and Jono Verity, the season 4 episode in the thing. I asked the question, what do you notice about the passage of time in your 50s? And he said it's going quicker.
Yeah.
It's speeding up.
Do you know there's a reason for that?
Tell me.
A scientific reason. Because we've been around that many years, and there's only so many experiences in the world and things to see and whatever, and we've accumulated so many of them that when there's a repetition of them, the brain tends to filter them out. And so only the new instances of things remain really poignant memories.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you've actually got a shitload of data there, but because your brain focuses very clearly on what's new is less as you get older.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there is actually a little thing for that. I just thought it was like, oh my God, why does everyone say, life accelerates?
It does, yeah. Another question was, what do you care less about at this point in your life?
Is that Andy's man?
No, I just asked it to Jono. Like, it just came to me as we were cycling around.
Yeah.
What do you care less about? And he said, I care less about what people think about me. And I'm the same. I really don't give a fuck anymore.
I'm getting there. I'm not quite there.
I don't give a fuck what people think.
Yeah, I'm just putting some of this.
I think it can stop. It used to stop me doing things. I mean, I've always been a bit of a gobshite. Well, not a gobshite. That's not nice. But like an eccentric, or just go out and do things and not really think about it kind of person.
Do you know what's kind of interesting? Like, so you and I have had relatively similar upbringings, kind of, sort of working class, and I think our dads have had similar personalities. My dad's no longer around, but your dad is, isn't he? And I think fairly similar personalities, and that's probably shaped us in similar ways, but from different backgrounds. And yeah, I just noticed how there's a lot of similarities in our outlooks.
Yeah.
Because of our cultural upbringing and whatever.
Yeah.
English, and you in the north, me in the south, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think what was interesting is that I get quiet around certain things, like not showing, oh, don't be showing off, don't be doing this. We'd all like that, wouldn't we? And you kind of go, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to do it. Almost like in spite, intentionally.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant because
Yeah.
it's inspiring.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Yeah.
Whereas I could have gone that way maybe, but actually my pattern has been, no, get quieter, no, make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas you go, fuck it, I'm going to live life.
You know what I said? I did a TikTok the other day. It just came to me. I said, you are inspiring other men without even realising it.
Who said that?
I said it.
Oh, right.
It came
to
to
yourself?
me. To other men.
Oh.
Like we are walking inspiration
Yeah.
to other men, and we don't even realise it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm slightly different because I'm all over people's phones, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you are or if you're not. However you're modelling to other men out in the world, whatever you do, whatever you're up to, whatever your thing is, you are inspiring other blokes.
Yeah, they probably won't tell you that, though.
No, and you probably won't realise it.
Yeah, they probably won't tell you. And that's the thing. So I always find it such an honour when people, because it's a brave thing to say, oh, I'm really inspired by you or something, or, it was brilliant when you did that thing. Because, the old, you know,
Yeah.
you know where I'm going with that. And it's kind of, what are you, yeah? Because it's soft or something to admit, oh, you're really nice or you're really good at this thing.
Yeah.
But actually, I think unless a lot of us are told, I don't know if I'm inspiring. I don't know if what I'm doing is inspiring or valuable.
Well, it is.
Thanks.
I'm going to tell you, it is.
Thanks, yeah.
Inspiring what you do.
And I think that's the big gift, isn't it, of having good friends that are able to do that and
we
don't feel
need to do
vulnerable.
it more, man. We need to tell people.
Yeah.
My granddad used to say, always notice the people that don't get noticed. That's one of his things that I really took away. Always notice the people that don't get noticed. The people in McDonald's who empty the bins.
Oh, yeah.
Those people, the people that are sweeping the floor in the supermarkets, those people. Notice them, man. Give them a bit of celebration because they're inspiring. Even though they're sweeping the floor, they're supporting their family. They're out grafting. They might have 3 jobs trying to pay rent and put food on the table. It's inspiring to me.
Everyone's living their life, and everyone's going through a hero's journey.
That's right. Everybody.
And
every
yet
single
most
person.
people don't think that they are. They think, what have I got
Comparing
that's important
themselves.
in my life or difficult?
Yeah.
Everyone has challenges.
Everyone has challenges. Like all the people here in South Bank, thousands and thousands of people, and they've all got their own little sphere of life, haven't they? I always find that fascinating when I go places.
Yeah.
Especially because we're sat here now, just sat out looking out.
Yeah. Do you know what I find? So I do street portraits and take pictures of strangers and go and meet strangers and in the interaction.
Which you're really good at, by the way.
Thank you. And in the interactions, I'm always blown away by their responses. Like 9 out of 10 people will always go, "What, me? You want to take my picture?" And I love that. That in itself is my job done because it shines a light on that person and says, "Yeah, you're valuable. You're the one I've picked to do this with."
Well, in some of your videos, you say things like, "Oh, you look really beautiful," or "Look, you look really cool,"
Yeah.
or I'm really blown away by your looks. Really cool. You know, you invite them into to the space, don't you?
Yeah, and I'm not just saying that. You know, I do go into photographer mode where I say, "Oh, you look beautiful, lovely."
You're gorgeous, darling.
Yeah, and it does flow for some reason. But I think what it does is when I'm in the flow, because I know I'm there only for a few minutes with those people, then I want to give it all to them. You know, I've taken the lid off, so it's like, fuck it, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you exactly how amazing you are.
How does it make you feel?
Oh, it's the best. It's the best. It's like moving meditation to me, as in like it's the best thing in the world. It's adrenaline. It's like going on a first date, and it works out really well. Yeah.
Great.
But I feel the nerves of a first date
Yeah.
before I do any of them.
Yeah, I was out with you earlier doing it just now, weren't we, with a camera, and you can go check out Phil's page. I'll put the links in the thing, his Instagram page. So he videos people whilst he's doing a street portrait in Leek Street Arches in Waterloo. And I could sense your slight nerves and excitement, like you're like looking for the right subject.
I'm looking for a playmate.
You're looking for a playmate,
a
yeah.
10-year-old in the playground, and it's a brand new school.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for some kids to play with. It's like, all right, are you into action, man?
Yeah.
It's like, and I think being around you as well, like, because I've never sort of instigated any street portraits around anyone else, having anyone with me, but Jamie was with me, and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it. And then we were going to go home and we were going to pull away from it. And Jamie was going to do some filming for me of me doing it, which is really super useful. And yeah, I felt very shy and anxious that I couldn't do it. And then we wandered off. I went for a pee and we were going to go. And I was in the loo and I was going, oh, fuck this, I've got to do this. I've got to come out and do it. Jamie's here filming me, and it's beautiful weather, lovely people, I'm going to do it. So I did it with a couple of people, but it kind of now, I've broken the virginity of doing a street portrait with someone else with me.
Yeah, it reminds me, like, people that are watching this might think, you know what, I'm going to go and do that thing. If whatever the version of it is, if you're watching this and you go, what, you know, because by the way, if this battery just dies or we just disappear, I don't know how much space I've got on the phone or battery. So if it does, that's the end of this conversation. But, you know, Phil is doing his thing. He's broke through that barrier, haven't you? That discomfort, that edge. So many times doing it, haven't you?
Yeah.
So many times.
Yeah. And it's sort of, you know, they say like even the best actors always feel sick on, you know, on stage just before they're about to come on and do their part.
Big artists still do it.
And that they say, and I'm still trying to figure out what they mean by this, and they say that's because it really matters to them.
Yeah.
You know, and what I think that means is you wouldn't do it unless it really mattered to you, unless you were forced to and you had to. But when you're choosing something like a passion project, it's like you do it because you can't not do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I have to do it.
Yeah.
Because life's short, and don't die with your music still in you, and all those good things.
All that stuff, yeah. Don't die wondering, as Ryan James says so brilliantly. Don't die wondering, man. Don't die with your song still inside you.
And I think there's a lot of things we can experiment with and play with, and they feel like they're fun, like going to a theme park or whatever. That was fun, or a nice night out. But there's a pull of something like with portraits for me, where it's like, no, I have to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Because it's the best, man. I feel like I'm in love. I feel like passion. I feel alive, really vibrant and alive.
Yeah. Same with me with the TikToks. I do the TikTok videos and the interviews on Safe Harbour. I come alive. Something in me that just goes, yes, this feels good. And it's in service. That's the other part.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I am in service and helping and showing up. So that reminds me, the other thing that Phil does is your Kickstarter videos. I'm not on a promotional way, but it reminds me because that's what you do. You help people get visible on camera, don't you?
Yeah. So I think it's very, very similar, like with either photography or training people to get visible and record themselves on camera, on phone cameras, much like this, really.
Yeah.
And a lot of fantastic facilitators and coaches that I know who are brilliant at leading a room and coaching people. When it comes to talking about themselves, they're incredibly vulnerable about it. They're not used to it. Yeah. And I found that fascinating. Really experienced coaches. They're like, wow, you're so good at doing this. And yet when I point the camera around on you and say, okay, tell me what's great about you, they're like,
freeze.
Yeah. That's why I think a lot of prolific photographers are very often behind the lens and happy that way.
Right.
Because they love seeing the beauty in others. They love doing the work,
Yeah,
but
right.
they don't necessarily want to be seen themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Shall we go and get a pint and sit in the sunshine?
Yeah, sure.
Should do that.
Yeah,
That's been a nice
it
little
was a great chat.
hangout.
Yeah.
Should we going to do more of these? Don't even know what they're called yet.
Thanks for coming along with us for this.
Wonders. Little wonders with Jamie. Short wonders. Right, should we go and get a pint?
Yeah.
Get your bag. Then we'll walk with the camera.
Oh, you want to go with it? I see. I thought you were calling it a day there.
Well, we are going to call it a day, but I think it'd be quite nice to pick the camera up.
All right. Oh, I see. Your signature move.
Yeah.
You're all right, didn't he?
Just make me like, old man noise getting up. Ugh. Ugh. Right, let's go. Which way should we go for a pint?
Go away.
Camera on? Yeah. Sorry, microphone on. Right, everybody. Thanks for joining me on this little wander. That's the first short walk with Jamie, or whatever we're going to call it. Come up with a name, stick it in the comments. I'm not very good at naming things. Come up with a clever name for it, stick it in the comments, and I'll tag you in. Right, we're going to call it a day. We're going to go for a pint, sit in the sun, look at St Paul's Cathedral, all of that jazz. All right, see you in a bit. Thanks for joining us. Cheers, Phil.
See you later.
See you, Len. But see you, Len.
Who's Len?
No idea.
Maybe it should be called See You Len.
That's the name. See you, Len, with Jamie Robbins.